Hello, everybody! Welcome to another special Halloween game. I can now not tell you too much about the game. Why? Because this one was a little bit of a last minute. I have a game, let's play that one. And so, Nleese, since you are running the game, what can you
Yes.
tell us about Beta Squad?
So what I could tell you about Beta Squad is, are any of you familiar with the SCP Foundation? You don't need to be. You
No.
don't need to be.
No.
Beta Squad is a little bit inspired by the SCP Foundation, is a little bit inspired by just like the classic spooky mysteries. So what you three will be playing as is you will be playing as Beta Squad. You are a group of 3 researchers inside of the company that deal with dangerous or weird or extraterrestrial interactions. You know those UFOs that people keep seeing? They're the reason there's no like evidence on the internet. You know Bigfoot? Well, they caught him and he's in a cage now.
Oh yeah, I have two with him
I'm feeding him.
every Monday.
Exactly. You three are not the very cool, big, tough alpha squad that goes out into the field. You three are the infinitely more important beta squad. You stay there in the labs with your white coats, with your experiments, and you have to actually look after the things and figure out how to best contain them and make sure they don't hurt anyone. It is your decision what happens to them. You just have to get it through the paper pushers first. So, what is going to happen today is you three will be able to engage with a weird thing that was brought in and hopefully figure out what it does and how to best contain it. Or if you don't, well, it doesn't look good if you don't figure out what the weird thing's doing. Usually ends in the death of your fellow coworkers.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Fox and Phoenix. So.
Damn, already thinking of using me as a meat shield.
Oh no, I mean he is saying the death of your coworkers. So I'm just saying it for everyone.
Yes, you come into
It
work
could
in the
also
morning.
be
Well, it
me.
was nice knowing you.
So, Phoenix, we know what to do.
Well, it's not that I'm going to throw
Fire
you
him.
in front of the danger. Probably will, but still.
So, the way that this game will be played is if you are watching stream, you might notice we don't have a virtual tabletop today. That is because we are going to be playing with a D6 system in real life. Holy shit. What we're going to be doing is basically anytime there is a thing that you have a chance to fail at, you will roll your D6. If you roll a 1, 2, or a 3, you do fail at it. If you roll a 4 or a 5, you succeed, but it's not a perfect success.
Can I
And
get
if you roll
another
a 6,
die?
you do it perfectly, absolutely exactly how you want it, and you have to narrate how it goes for me.
Because I already tested this die and it rolls a lot on a 1 and a 3.
Which one do you want?
Just pass it
Like
through
I
the
said,
camera.
at least I am a dice hoarder.
I love it that it's in a Pokemon tin as well.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
Oh yeah, it's an old Pokemon tin that I still have when I used to play Pokemon the card game, but I don't do that for I believe over 20 years now.
Yeah.
Also, guys, they told me this was a mimic egg. It did not hatch yet.
Have you like
Fair
fed
enough.
it flesh yet?
Ah, that must be it.
There you go.
I,
Yeah.
I I think it's still a mimic. It's already a hatched mimic, but it just mimicked into a dice.
Who knows?
What I do want you three to do before we start today is I would like each of you three to tell me your researcher's name and what very specific thing you have a specialty in. Because whatever that thing is, you will get a +1 on all of your rolls for that thing. This can be something esoteric like it could be something normal like geology, or it could be something esoteric like sandwich science. It's going to be up to you to apply it to the situation.
Then I know my specialty at least.
Okay.
Cryptozoology.
Fair
Sure.
enough. Yeah. Fitting.
Yeah, I already said I'm feeding Bigfoot, so I am specialized in feeding habits.
All right. And you, Phoenix? Oh, I should probably also mention as well, This takes place in like the 1900s somewhere.
Got it.
Well, if it's the 1990s, I at least lived through that.
Yeah, it's I think earlier. I think it's like
I think
post
it is,
World War II.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't
World
know
War II.
anything about that time.
And
Oh yeah,
last
and
time I named my
Phoenix,
character
since she
Koen.
decided your expertise, you're a pizza expert.
Yeah. Uh,
And she
last time
said we
I
need a pizza expert.
Yeah, I'm expert in all kinds of food.
Yeah,
Pizza
that's
included.
that's more Foxy's thing. I will go with
Just
language.
So
Language, absolutely.
Nleese.
don't they
Last
have?
time I wanted to name my character Koen, but Koen said I couldn't.
Nope.
So I'm
We
naming
do
it
not
Nigel.
use other people's real names that are in the game.
I just removed
That is
your
fair.
S.
Sorry?
I just removed your S.
That is my real name.
I know that.
And now
Everybody
people-
knows that. I'm not
everyone knows
lying
that.
about it. I'm open
Yes,
about it.
You're allowed to name your character Oxy.
Please don't do this to me.
No, we don't.
I'm not doing that to you.
Thanks.
Foxy is.
I am calling my character Nigel.
All right.
I'm not going to do it, but I'm almost thinking to call my character Rick.
What?
Are you turning yourself into a pickle?
Hey,
Yeah. Pickle Rick. Yeah, I'm Pickle.
the cast.
Okay, so how to slice a pickle, Phoenix?
We'll figure it out. My researcher's name will be William.
William. Very normal name.
Yes.
Scoon, is Rick your final answer?
No. I'm looking to find a name that has something to do with cryptozoology. You know what? Dr. Crypto.
Sure.
Last name Crypto. First name Doctor.
Yeah, so he's Dr. Crypto.
Dr. Crypto.
Yeah.
MD.
Perfect. Then I've got
Indeed.
your names written down. You cannot escape your fate.
We already have a fate, okay.
Please keep in mind, please remember what your specialty is. If at any point you can think of a way to apply your specialty to whatever you are trying to do in game, you get a +1 on that roll.
Yep.
Now, with that, let us begin. The year is 1966. You three have just come in for your shift. And one of the big burly Alpha Squad guys, you never see their faces. They're always covered in this weird, like, black reflective helmet. Just sort of walks up to you, William, and hands you this crumpled, folded, shoved into a bag, taken out of a bag stack of papers. And just sort of like shoves it into your hand.
Thank you.
Get on it, paper folks.
Is that you, Jeff?
Crypto.
Thought so. Still a little hard to see with your blackened helmets,
That's the point. You can't bag these creatures if they can identify you.
Why
But
can't
We
you
wear
bag those?
helmets, unlike you nerds.
he just identified you based on your
Yeah.
voice. You should
Well, that's
have voice.
because I have a higher intelligence than those creatures.
Just try to make a different voice next time, Jeff.
Been noted. Now, guys in cell 3.
Thank you.
Jeff walks
Here's
off.
have a sandwich.
Thank you, Nigel. You're my favorite one. You notice that he does not start eating it because he does still have his helmet on. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I thought I was your favorite one, traitor.
He just like shoots you a bird as he walks away. You do notice that he's left mud on your floor as he walks out.
Could you please clean this? It's full of germs.
Some little Roomba in the corner just like beeps to life and starts scuttling over towards it.
Oh. Always like those
So,
Roombas.
William, anything about mod in those files?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. He quickly reads the files.
So, what you three see in these files, or at least what you see, William, as you're looking at it, you see Report 1. Town on the coast has recently been suffering from severe illness. See photos. One member of the town has been brought in as he was not being affected by whatever this illness was. Potential cause. Subject's name is John Smith. John Smith worked as a lighthouse keeper, however, recently retired. John Smith had very few possessions on him when he was arrested. It included a wallet, keys, a passport, and a golden locket that he wore around his neck. Do you have anything in that report that you wish to keep looking at for more information?
The town.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting enough.
Yeah, so looking at the town, you are able to see that it was a town called, this is the one name I didn't prep because I was a fool.
Yeah.
Okay, the town's name is just the one name I didn't prep because I was a fool.
Okay, that's a
Sounds
pretty long name for a
It's
small
all,
town.
it's all smushed together for one word. No, I'm kidding. It's called Cliff Foam.
Cliff?
Cliff Foam.
Cliff foam. The foam that came from a cliff. Okay.
Yeah, it's called Cliff Foam. It's one of the towns on the very coast of where you live. It has a lighthouse in it, which is recently undergoing renovations. That's likely where John Smith worked. This town is mostly off the grid. There usually isn't many sort of deliveries into or out of it. All of the supply purchasing tends to be done by residents of the village itself. Recently, there have been records of maintenance workers and sort of like engineers coming back from Cliff Foam very ill. Things like nausea, vomiting, just sort of general malaise, which is what actually got your group, the company, to go out there and see what was going on. You do have a report from Alpha Squad that they began suffering from headaches. Give me 1 second. They began suffering from headaches, nausea, dizziness, and like skin rash, skin redness. Over the past like 4 to 6 hours while they were in that town.
did they come in contact of anything? Did they eat anything, William?
Looking through it.
Looking through the file, you see that they have not listed anything. It does actually look like they have not filled this page in at all. So if that is information you would like to have, you would need to contact somebody to see if you can get it.
Okay. I also want to ask William, can I have the folders on his possessions? I want to look through those.
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Looking at the list of possessions, you see that they're currently stored in locker Epsilon A4. Keys, wallet, passport, golden locket.
I want to get the possessions as well as phoning the Alpha Squadron to get the information about what they interacted with and touched and possibly ate.
For sure. For your first roll of the day, Foxy, I would like you to roll a
Yay!
d6 to see if you can contact Alpha Squad and convince them to give you their information.
Okay. I rolled a 3.
So that is a failure.
Yep.
So, Foxy, how do you go and get in contact with the Alpha Squadron?
Well, basically, I pick up the phone and call one of the numbers. That's usually in the book.
Hello. Operations, how can I direct your call?
I need to get in contact with the Alpha Squadron that went to Cliffphone.
Do you know their dispatch number?
Wait, I must have it somewhere around here. Looking through the pages. They didn't fill that one in either.
If you do not have their dispatch number, I cannot forward your call.
I think it's 446.
Understandable. Please hold. There is no hold music. There's just this small, like, electronic buzzing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hello. How can I help you? This is Squadron Leader 441. We're currently dispatched.
Ah,
You hear, like, an explosion go off in the background.
wrong connection. Sorry. Do you know the? And then I ask for the first squadron. Alpha number.
I'm sorry. Did you call me to ask for Jeff's number? I'm in the field right now. There's a unicorn out here. I don't have time for this. I'm sorry.
What? Wait, did I hear unicorn?
Hang up.
Damn it!
And man, they find a Oh my! I always wanted to see unicorn.
And I wanted to tell them how they could lure it with food.
It's on my water basin list.
But
yeah, I have a water basin list because a bucket list was too small.
Come on,
Fair
Doctor.
enough.
It will be here soon. You know that they always push those ones through to our section.
But I wanted. But okay.
I'm calling the operator again for Jeff's number.
Before you do that, did you want to look at the other thing you were trying to do?
Yeah. So I'm especially interested in the golden locket.
Yes.
Here's Jeff's number.
There you go.
Good that you had that on hand. Not sure why, but yeah.
Looking at the golden locket, I would like you to roll me a 1d6 and half it for me.
So whatever I roll, half.
Yes.
Damn. 1.
Round up. 1.
Yeah,
Cool.
I rolled a 2.
Perfect. It has been noted. So.
I'm so screwed.
You rolled the lowest number possible.
I know. I rolled a 2. It's halved, so 1. Yeah. I'm screwed, guys.
So.
At least you can't go any lower.
Taking out the golden locket, you see that you're a researcher. You're able to investigate this any further at any time, just to ask questions. What you see in your hand is it's about the size of like half of a deck of cards. And it looks like it would open up and show a photo inside if you chose to do that.
I do.
Okay. The outside is very well worn. The clasp has very clearly been opened and closed very lovingly. However, you notice that it sticks when you go to open it. You would guess that it's not been opened in a very long time for one reason or another.
That's
There's
strange.
even some like little crusties of like salt around the hinges. Opening it up, you see on the inside there is a photo of a young man and a young woman on what is presumably their wedding day. They're both smiling at the camera. They look very lovely. You see that the man has a scar on the back of his left hand. And the woman, she seems very lively. They both seem very sort of happy and in love, for lack of a better word.
Any dates?
You do not notice a date on the front side of the photograph.
Can I see if I can try to pry it out and see on the back side of the photograph?
You can certainly try. It does run the risk of ruining the photograph.
I'll keep that at bay. I can always ask the guy who's in holding cell 3 first.
Okay.
But if he doesn't answer, I will threaten to destroy the photo, basically.
No!
To
Fair
get
enough.
to the other side.
So, what would you three like to do?
Well, it's up to the other guys because I have taken a lot of your time.
I mean, I think you've looked through the files and all, so I think we should probably ask this John Smith.
Yeah.
They brought them in. So, yeah.
Leaving the very clear, clean wonderful room of your little desk office. You go through the sort of dingier hallways towards the holding cells. And of course, the first holding cell has a skeleton that's just sort of sat in the corner for Halloween. The second cell has a big hulking creature, big like shadowy thing with wings and like moth antennae. That just
Hi,
sort of,
Bill.
like,
It's a creature, so I know what it is.
I know.
Hi, Bill.
Have I fed Bill today?
No,
Then I'm
he just
getting.
shakes his head.
Then I'm getting Bill's food.
Did you forget to feed Bill?
I can't remember everything. You know, I just came in. We just saw Jeff.
You would think your shift will be covered by someone else when you're not here, but yeah.
You see that Bill just sort of reaches out these two long, spindly hands towards the little flap at the bottom of the door.
Yeah. So I'm getting his food ready, and I will shove it inside the cage.
And he like yoinks it back.
Is this entire facility maybe in West Virginia?
Potentially.
I mean, if this creepily sounds like the Mothman.
It's because I'm describing the Mothman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is West Virginia.
And you see he just sort of like slams his face down into the like sugar water that you gave him.
Yep.
Would you like to roll me a d6?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Damn.
You get to add
Come on.
one because you are using your specialty.
A 3.
A 3 plus 1.
No, a 2 plus 1.
It's a 2 plus 1.
That's still a failure. Okay. You just see Bill sort of lift up his face, covered in like sugar water, and just go.
Did
And
you
turn
forget
around.
that Bill is diabetic? Seriously?
That's your department. You can give him the shot.
And I think, isn't it important for food people to know what is being fed to someone who may be allergic or diabetic?
Yeah, I did give you the entire file. Luckily, I have an EpiPen here. I'm going to Bill's.
EpiPens do not fix diabetes.
No.
They do fix the shock.
I suppose.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, I have some insulin.
Look, yeah, insulin.
I have some insulin here, so come here, Bill.
I mean, if we're set around World War II,
I know.
then yeah, we're also using
just
morphine.
a little prick. Just a little prick.
He just like looks away.
Okay, yeah, ready? Look, there's a butterfly.
You watch as soon as you like stick the needle in his arm, his like floof just goes, and he looks like one of the Ghibli little soot creatures.
I'm closing the door, by the way, that you left open.
Of course not. Before I was a cryptozoologist, I was a zoologist, so I know to close the. Oh shit.
Walking on to cell 3, holding cell 3, I should specify. You see sitting in a room, there's a single desk. There's a chair behind it holding a man. This man looks to be in his higher 70s, almost 80. Very old, very clearly weather worn, weather beaten. Graying hair. Sorry, not graying hair. Like graying temples, bald on the top. No beard. Even his eyebrows are very, very light, as if they're not there. And he's just got these deep, sagging lines, wrinkles in his face. Dressed in what looks to be like a warm wool coat, normal type shirt. You do notice that he's taken his coat off, thrown it on the chair behind him, and rolled up his sleeves, and you can see that there are like wraps of bandages going up and down most of his arms. And you do see a scar on the back of his left hand that's currently sort of very, very red and almost like bubbling a bit. I take it you're the researchers then?
Yes. We are.
I closed the door behind us.
I'd say take a seat, but they only gave me one.
I put on a surgical mask just in case.
It's fair.
I'm also surgical mask, disinfecting my hands and everything.
And I am the one that's not professional at all. No mask, no gloves.
Well, it's not
Can I
because I'm
have-
professional.
I
It's
know.
more like
I
my
know.
character is a germaphobe,
I know.
germaphobe for everything except cryptozoology creatures.
Yeah, you just touched Bill. Do you know how many like diseases are on Bill?
None, I've checked.
Fair enough. Can I have everyone roll me a d6 and half it?
2.
2.
1.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Continue on.
Doesn't.
I
I got a 3.
basically
How did
hold
you
up.
pick a 3 halved is 2?
Yeah, you said
Do we round it
rounding
up,
up.
or do you round it down?
Round up.
Okay,
Yeah,
then it's
Round
2.
up.
I usually go, if you're like 1.5, I go to 1. If you go to 13.5, you take 13. That's how I do it.
That makes okay. That's fair. That yeah. I'm rounding up for this at
Yeah.
least.
Okay,
I,
then
I
it's 2.
rolled a 4, so that's why it's a 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
I rolled a
That's half.
4 too.
That's also half. Yeah. Anyways, continue on.
So I hold up his locket. I think you might want this back, but it's a really old photo.
Aye, it's from my wedding day.
And when was that?
The DM has to do math.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's
It'd be
GM.
in,
DM is literally copyrighted by Wizards or D&D.
And if they're gonna send Pinkerton agents to the Netherlands for the money I don't
Go right ahead.
make, I would have been back in 84.
This was 88, right?
It's 66.
Oh. 1966.
So it's
Yes.
So it was
48.
1884.
So
Yes.
It's 48 then, not 84. Because that's 20 years after 66.
Can you type
60
it?
years before. I can't do math.
Okay.
It'd be 04. It'd be 04. I can do math. It'd be 60 years ago, so it's 04.
Okay.
Okay.
60 years
Yeah,
ago.
I can do math.
That's fine.
1904.
I can do
Got it.
math. I can't do math.
Yeah, math was always my bestest subject, just like English.
Fair enough.
We can get that.
I will close the golden necklace.
May I have it back?
We still need to find the origins of the disease. I need to disinfect it, but I will be sure to preserve the picture
What?
and
Be careful with the photo. I'd appreciate it.
yes.
And we also we need to find out how it is that you, as one of the only ones in the town of Cliff Foam, are not sick.
Would you mind if we take some blood?
I don't think I have the right to say no at this point.
Oh, you do?
Would it change anything?
I look at the other two because for me, yes, I would not take blood without consent, but the other two is up to them.
What do you think?
I think the only thing it change is how many handcuffs are in this room.
Well, there are none, so that will turn into one, but yeah.
Well, then I suppose I can't say no.
Oh, you can say it, we just don't listen.
I would listen.
I like you, lass.
We're not here to be liked. We're here to do our job.
And on occasion be liked, because when we're liked, our job goes easier with cooperation, especially from
Yeah,
a person
that's
who's able to
why
communicate
I
back with us.
like my crypto creatures.
And this is why I
You
like
hear
talking to
screeching from the cell next door.
Um.
So, I have
So
a syringe here. I will. Wait, I just forgot.
people. It's the other
I'm afraid
syringe.
of blood. Could you do it, William?
What, a medical expert? What?
I'm not a medical expert.
You work with animals. You put needles in them.
Yeah, but I don't extract blood. Well, wait, I do, but this is
It
human
sounds
blood.
like you.
It's different.
While you two argue, I will.
Roll me a d6.
Guys, this die. Come on. This is going to be so bad. 6.
Hey!
There you go. See.
It goes absolutely perfectly. You may describe how it goes.
So while they argue, I expertly get gloves because we're working with blood. I get a clean syringe. I will actually ask him to make a fist, tie off the arm
Yeah.
so the blood, basically everything you would normally see. Then painlessly extract blood, put on a band-aid, and it's done.
Well, if
I
that's the worst
hold
that happens. Go ahead,
I
sorry.
hold up the syringe with blood in front of um, not
Dr.
William, but
Crypto?
Dr. Crypto's face. Here you go.
So we still need blood.
Oh. Well, if that's the worst that happens, if that's all of it goes, I'm quite happy with that.
And then I give it to William.
I will give you some information because I assume that you're going to run this blood.
Yeah, we
That's the
have to
worst.
send it to the lab, and then we'll get it back in like 3 weeks.
Most likely.
Oh, wait, no, it's the 60s, so it's gonna be 5.
Yes.
It
We're
is
gonna get it.
Snailmail, but it's the same building.
Yes.
It cuts it back down to 3.
We're gonna get it faxed in about a month.
Foxy,
Internet is not a thing yet.
is there anything specific you were looking for in this blood?
Well,
Antibodies, I would
I
think.
look at the consistency. So thinking of if it's red.
It is. It is red. It looks like human blood.
Yeah.
Mostly if there are any antibodies that normal human blood would not have. Because,
Okay.
but do we have a sample of infected blood?
You don't, but you could probably ask the away team to get one.
Then I will ask the away team to get us a sample of infected blood.
I want you to roll me a d6.
We need to call them, and I didn't call the right number.
A 2.
You pick up your, your landline that's just in the hallway.
Guys,
Bring
guys,
up a
guys.
number.
I imagine that Jeff gave Dr. Crypto the pizzeria number.
Hello, how can I help you today?
Hi, this is Dr. Crypto here.
Yes, of the company, yes?
Yes. I was hoping if I could ask the away team to get us a vial of infected blood from the cliff foam incident.
You just hear sort of dead air on the other end of on the other end of the phone for a second. Sorry, are you sure you have the right number?
No.
I see. This is Lou's over on the corner. I could get you an infected calzone, the one with the spicy peppers in it, but that's about the most closest thing I have to what you asked for.
Sorry then. I'll try another number.
No worries. Have a nice day.
Bureaucracy is the worst. I'll try again.
Looking at the blood that you do have, because that is something you already have.
Yep.
You're able to send that to the lab, at which point it lands on your desks. You are the lab.
I know. I gave it to William because I had hope that his die might be better than mine.
So, looking at this blood, you would be able to tell without any sort of roll that it is normal human blood. It has all of the components that you would expect. I'm not going to tell you anything about how often they occur. If you want to look at antibodies, if you want to look at any other deeper information, I am going to need a dice roll from somebody.
Oh no, wait,
They're all
Phoenix,
printed
you
on-
haven't rolled anything yet.
Yeah, if they're all on a piece of paper, then sure, I'll look it over.
Yeah,
I say 3.
it's a 3. Are you going to try and make a case for your language specialty coming in clutch?
If it's written in a specific way, then yeah, of course. If
You are a linguist. You might, well, I wouldn't say language. You are a linguist. That's how they call it. So you
language linguist able to translate a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
you
it's
might
written in
even
a
be able
specific
to
way, then
use specific words to make it better.
yeah. I'm used to reading and writing documentation
And
in all kinds of languages.
Then
and
I will
talk.
give it to you, and you have a 4, which is a partial success.
4. There we go.
Looking
Yeah.
over this paper, the first thing that jumps out to you is you see that there is a lot of negative words on this paper. There's a lot of like too few, not enough, minimum value, and you can pretty quickly put together that this man is suffering from anemia. You also notice that he has a low white blood cell count, which is the bit that would sort of activate for any sort of infection. You don't see anything special about antibodies. He certainly has antibodies. You can see that he's had chickenpox in the past. You can see that he had some form of like influenza fairly recently. And you can see as well that he currently is fighting off an infection, a bacterial infection that tends to infect like open wounds. It's like an opportunistic infection for that sort of thing. Other than that, his blood work appears normal.
But you say open wounds.
I do say open wounds, yes.
He's a
Will
scar
you-
on his left hand.
Yeah, but that's a really old one, and I show you the photo. He had it on his wedding day as well.
If it gets agitated again, it might have the chance to open, and therefore,
Not after this many years.
Well, the file says there is maintenance on the lighthouse where he works. Some other wound could have opened up and unfortunately ended up in an infected thing. So
Luckily, a needle prick isn't considered an open wound in these cases. Otherwise,
not
No.
big enough.
you would have worsened it.
We would have worsened, but it would not have been big enough. It probably need to be some
I'm
kind
gonna
of.
try to call the away team again because we
Yeah.
might need a infected blood sample.
Yeah,
Yes,
go ahead, give me a roll.
Meanwhile, I'm making lunch for everyone.
Other
because
dice, so it's a 4.
Hey!
Hey,
Yeah. Hello, how can I direct your call?
Yeah, could I be directed to the away team
Yes, please
for,
hold.
for at least the cliff foam incident?
Please hold.
Holding.
It's that same annoying buzzing noise.
You know, when I said it, they asked me which team.
That's why I said it.
Hey, Alpha Team 226, what's up?
Hi, 226. This is Dr. Crypto. I'm the one of the investigators for the cliff foam incident.
Yeah,
I was wondering if you could get me a vial of blood of one of the infected members of the town.
Oh, ask what they ate. Or
sure
what they
thing,
come
one
in
moment.
contact
Hey,
with.
Rick, bag one of them! Did you need anything else?
We just need a sample of blood. We don't need the entire specimen. Just a blood.
Crypto, ask them what they ate, because some of them had the symptoms, right? Or if they came in contact with anything.
And my colleague here asks if you what you ate. I don't know why, but
Like, the team, what we ate, or like what they ate?
what you ate.
You
What we
came into
ate.
contact with because they had
Uh,
symptoms.
You know,
Today
it's
was
this is not a speaker thing because that does not exist in the 60s.
I know, I'm shouting in your ear.
today we ate MRE spaghetti and meatballs with chocolate pudding.
Spaghetti and meatballs with chocolate pudding.
Oh, back some of the chocolate pudding and meatballs.
It comes
He
in a
wants you
bag.
to bag some of the chocolate pudding and meatballs.
It comes in a bag.
Yeah, well, I think she's hungry, so.
I'll get one transferred to your lab.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you.
All right. You'll get that sample in a few hours.
Thank you.
So basically, we're getting a person, meatballs, spaghetti, and
No, you only
No.
ask for chocolate pudding and a meatball, so you don't
And
a
get the
meatball.
spaghetti.
Guys, we're gonna get it all because it's an MRE which we have lying around in the basement.
Speaking of, as if perfectly on cue, you see this small, scrawny, like blonde woman just sort of run into the office holding an MRE and like look at the three of you. Who wanted the meal? And she just like throws her hands fully out away from her body. It's like, here you go. Please let us know
Why?
if you need anything else. Us coalition of interns are here to help.
Oh,
Wow, it's a complete coalition even.
um,
We unionized recently. It was the best thing we ever did.
Oh, God,
We
that
stopped being
unions.
fed to Bigfoot.
But
wait, why
wait,
did they feed you to
yeah,
Bigfoot?
I mean, he's a vegetarian.
They fed
Not
us to
if he's
something that
hungry.
was really
Not if he's
big
hungry
and
enough.
large. And had like big old like ivory tusks.
That's not Bigfoot.
I
It's
don't
not
think that's
Bigfoot now.
Well, we stopped being fed to whatever that thing was.
Okay. Either way, thank you for the meal. This is the same as the away team ate.
Yes, spaghetti and meatballs with chocolate pudding.
Okay.
It will
Thank
be
you.
added to your credit.
Oh no, put it on Jeff's credit and say that Dr. Crypto did it.
Yes? Yes, okay.
Thanks.
She starts to run out of the room and you see that she immediately like stops because she sees the Roomba still on the floor. And just like scoots around it to not interrupt it.
I think those interns are being fed to the bunjib.
Yeah, I guess so.
Probably.
Guys,
Just, I pulled up a
I
list of pictures.
hand the food over
I
to.
don't know that one. I
I
was
had
describing
food
woolly
It's an
over
mammoth.
to.
Australian amphibious creature.
I see.
Guys. I hand the food over to William and ask to analyze if there's anything strange in this food. And I walk over to the Zoom bot and I pick it up.
But wait, do they already have those in the 60s?
No, but you also work in a weird sci-fi lab. I don't care.
Mhm.
Yes, we make it up because all of this is ours.
I pick up the Zoom bot and look if there's still some dirt on the floor anywhere.
You pick him up, and he sort of starts screaming at you a little bit.
I
His
ignore
little,
it.
like, robo leggies are waving a little bit.
hmm
You see that the ground is mostly just wet at this point, but you do know that the like water container, like the water tank in the Zoom bit, would still have the dirt in it.
Yeah, I will remove the water container and take out the sample that he basically acquired.
Yep. You do this as soon as the water tank is out. He sort of stops screaming and he goes into like scruffed kitten mode,
hmm
waiting.
Um, well, like I said, I only need a sample, so I will take a Petri dish, put the sample in the Petri dish, and put the thing back in the Zoom bot and put Zoom bot down again.
He does a little beep 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 and goes back to cleaning.
Fair enough.
Well, you investigate the food. I'm investigating this mod, just in case.
It's an MRE. It comes in a
You
bag.
want to do that the other way around so you get the +1, Foxy.
All right. um, I actually thought of that, and then I return to you and replace the food with the petri dish with some dirt water. Can you examine this
Yeah.
one? I will do the food.
Sounds a lot smarter knowing that,
I know.
you're in charge.
Both of
Oh,
you give me a
charge.
d6.
5. I'm
There
happy.
you go.
And it was a +1, so 6.
Hey, better.
Nice. With a 5. With a 6, sorry, with a 6. You actually do so good, you can... With a 6, I'm actually going to take control of this one for a second so that you actually get mystery clues. You're able to go through all of your tests. You manage to check for any sort of bacteria, any sort of unsafe food, any sort of cultures that are already in there, and you come to the conclusion that this food was perfectly packaged and prepared. Whatever the away team ate, or made them sick did not come from this MRE.
Got it.
What you do notice is you take another peek at the blood results from earlier,
Mhm.
and you notice that all of the sort of illnesses and antibodies in there, none of it comes from foodborne illnesses.
Oh,
You are
nice.
extremely confident that whatever the symptoms the away team were experiencing were not related to the food they ate.
Of the food that I did not use, it's still edible, right?
Yes.
I plate it perfectly and bring it over to our host in cell block 3.
Aye, back so soon.
I thought you might be hungry.
I really appreciate it.
Here you go. And can I ask you a question?
Aye.
Do you have any open wounds? Because your blood work resulted in you having an open wound somewhere?
I trust with this. The others not so much. And you'll see that he starts to sort of unwrap some of the bandages around his forearms.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that he's got all up through his forearms, there's like these massive red, almost rash looking things.
Mm-hmm.
And in some parts of it, the skin itself is peeling away. And you can see like infected pus coming out of the wounds.
Okay.
There's blisters that have like fluid under them. His skin is just like a little bit clammy. That might be from the bandages. That might be because the skin is weeping. You're not entirely sure. I do need you to roll me a d6 and half it.
Yeah, and I do want to do something else after this, but
That's fine.
2.
Cool.
I rolled a 4.
Cool.
Okay.
You begin to get a little bit dizzy.
Got it.
I'm gonna get
Um,
infected as well.
yeah, probably. I When did these symptoms start for you? Like 1 day ago, 2 days ago?
Which symptoms exactly? The open wounds or?
Yeah, the open wounds.
Oh, they've been going on and off for the last 8 or so years now. I'm getting older. Arm got caught somewhere, tiny little scratch, and then they just kind of kept getting worse.
Hmm.
They're manageable if I keep them bandaged up, but they never really get better.
And where did you get scratched?
I just here on my forearm, and he sort of unwraps a little bit more, and you see that there's just like you can't even see the scratch anymore because
No, no, no.
whatever was there is just peeling away.
No. What I was trying to get at is how did you get scratched? Like,
Oh, sorry.
uh,
Yeah, of course. I was helping with the installation of the new lighthouse. They're switching it away from a manual to an automatic. So I was helping them hook the light itself up to the sort of on and off mechanism.
It's high tech.
um.
Isn't
But
anymore,
then,
but
how did you get scratched?
I dropped wrench, just sort of the machinery itself nicked me. Nothing too bad, just a loose cable.
Loose cable. Lighthouse. Got it.
You're
Either
right,
way,
lads.
I am feeling a little bit dizzy. Nothing to worry about. Um. Well, enjoy your food, and I will come by later to clean those. I think you should probably clean it. Oh, and here's your locket back. I did not really
Oh,
discover anything.
thank you very much. And you see that he takes it back from you and he immediately flips it open.
Hmm.
And you will notice that the photo inside of the locket has started desaturating. What happened to it?
Nothing. I just opened it. I did not do
desaturating kind of
anything.
like Back to the Future, or
No, desaturating, like, there's just sort of these little white particles that have started showing up on the photo that are like
Think of
blinding the image
uh,
out.
think of it when a photo is really old. It starts fading.
But it's not uniform, it's just in like speckledy spots.
But that's strange. I did not do anything strange with it, or hmm.
He closes it again.
Yeah. I will come by later with some bandages and cleaning for
I
your
appreciate
wounds.
it. Even if you just bring me the bandages, I can do it myself.
Yeah. And I head back to you guys. And if there's a couch in the lab,
Yeah.
I flop down, basically, like, oh, my head hurts.
Okay, stay away from me then. I
Yep.
do not want to catch whatever you got.
Should I go in cell 4 then?
What did you do?
Nothing.
Then how did you get dizzy, breaking out in sweat?
I have no idea. I investigated the food. The food is fine, by the way. None of it is actually caused by food. Um, I do think it's something possibly related to the lighthouse cabling. I really have a headache.
I mean, if you look, yes.
You're in the full suit.
I'm
I
full
mean,
biohazard suit on.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if we can get a sample from someone who that was not near the lighthouse at any point in time, but just from cliff foam, we can maybe figure out if it is specifically the lighthouse or it is something else.
Yeah, we are
I
still
hold up
waiting
my
for the sample.
arm. Go ahead, take a blood sample.
Yeah,
No,
we don't
that's
know if you are infected by that disease.
I know, but precautions
But
indicates.
holding an old pocket watch out of my pocket, the blood sample must be here in a few minutes.
And
Yeah.
that being said, your intern comes running on in again.
Perfectly on time, I guess.
You really are impeccable with timing. You know that, right?
It's what we do with the communion of interns. Always here
Now
right when we're needed.
What was a coalition?
Sorry, the coalition of interns.
They already
So
changed. Don't
you
worry
got the
about
blood
it.
sample for us?
Yes, here it is. Um,
Give it to William.
she holds it out towards you. And here's the
Thank
report.
you. Oh, thank you. I'll read. Check those both out.
Yeah. The report is a report on what every single member of the away team ate during their shift. Most of it is that single MRE. One of them snuck in a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Well, we've pretty much figured out that it's not foodborne illness, so there we go.
They also give you a report that the members of Cliff Phone, every single one of them is showing symptoms.
Okay, so it's not specifically the lighthouse because everyone has it. So it's area specific.
There is one exception, and that is the hermit that lives far, far out on the moors and never lets anyone come near their house. The downside of this is they are also not letting the away team come near their house.
Understandable.
But from a distance, they do not seem to be showing symptoms, and that's okay. This woman, this hermit, is roughly 80 years old, 72-ish maybe. Very white hair, likely was blonde when she was younger. And she's wearing just this very warm woolen coat that looks like it was hand stitched.
Dr. Crypto,
Yes.
would there be any kind of cryptoids that would look like salt or damaged photographs?
First off, it's cryptids. Second, who knows? We have maybe not met all cryptids. There could be some that we've never known. Like a new species. Who knows?
I'm going to lie down in cell number 4. Basically, I'm just using this as an excuse to give the guy in cell number 3 his bandages.
That's fair. Phoenix, would you like to roll me a dice for the new blood sample?
Yes.
Or Scoon or someone?
I rolled a 5.
Ooh. With a 5, you are able to find out quite a lot of information. You get a blood sample from both one of the Clifffoam natives, or Clifffoam residents, as well as one of the away team. The away team, you notice, is suffering from a lack of brain cells, but that's normal for them.
Yeah, that's old news. Okay, next.
Yeah. Well, it's just making sure I mention it.
You also see that they currently have a markers of a fever, as well as just a general like inflammation response. It's not specific against anything. You don't necessarily see an increase in like specific antibodies, more just sort of like their body has decided, okay, there is a threat somewhere. We're going to up our body temperature a little bit to deal with that. You also see that there is a report that this sample was taken from one of their people who had started feeling dizzy and not wanting to eat their MRE. The blood sample of the Clifffoam resident is a little bit different. It's still human blood from what you can tell. Everything still seems to be normal there. However, you do notice that they have a lack of red blood cells, a lack of white blood cells, no increased antibodies, and what looks to be markers of like dead muscle cells that are being flushed out of the body.
Ooh, can be bad.
Yeah, muscle
Yeah,
atrophy.
usually not a good sign, no.
No.
There's not a ton. It doesn't look like it would cause instant kidney damage, but it's more what you would expect from somebody who does like marathon training than somebody who's just living their life.
I am going to cross-reference it with our not sick person that we have here. See if I see any clear differences.
Without a roll, what you can see is that the ill people from Clifffoam don't have any sort of antibody increase. You see that both of them show anemia. Both of them show increased white. The healthy person shows an increased white blood cell count. The sick person shows a decreased white blood cell count. The sick person shows a decreased red blood cell count, and there are no inflammation. There are no infection markers. There are no like antibodies or anything like that.
I'm talking about the guy that didn't get sick. The only one.
Oh, sorry, you're talking about that guy. They both show anemia, low white blood cell count. Only the guy who didn't get sick has antibodies, like at a higher level than you would expect normally.
No specific differences that might explain why he didn't get sick.
Not from the blood. Not from the blood test results. You could give me a roll if you want to try any sort of other tests, but you need to sort of tell me what you're looking for. Other than just, or like if you're just looking for why didn't he get sick, that's also fine.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the difference because why would a healthy, why would a person that is sick get sick while this guy doesn't get sick?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, my account was that it probably is the gold.
Roll a 5.
You roll a 5. With a 5, what you're able to tell is that looking at the blood work and looking at what you know about the symptoms of all of these people, the John Smith in your cell is showing a lot of the same symptoms as the ill people, but just less. You see a report from the Alpha Squad that like every single person in Cliff Foam has a shaved head. You see that, except for the Hermit. You see that every single person in Cliff Foam seems to be very like clammy or like moist a lot of the time, including, you know, John Smith when he took his bandages off. What you do notice is that looking at all of the different data on like what people do for a living, where they tend to go, stuff like that, the only difference that comes to mind is that John Smith spent most of his time in the Lighthouse.
But do I see a sign in John Smith's blood? A high AU sign? You
No,
part
you don't see any sort of high AU sign in his blood.
Okay, so it's not the gold.
It's not the gold. Good question. It's not the gold. What you do see in his blood is a high level of lead.
Lead. Where is lead on a periodic table?
It's PB, I think.
Yeah, lead is also quite poisonous due to lead painting, lead plates as well. Probably lead cutlery as well at this point in time.
Oh, lead's in
Especially-
fucking everything right now.
Yes.
Hate to tell you.
Yeah, especially a town like that's gonna have a lot of lead stuff.
Yeah. I believe lead has been used a lot in the 60s.
Back in the
Yeah,
day,
would've
it was
been-
everywhere.
Yeah.
Before people knew it was very, very toxic.
Foxy, Nigel.
Yep.
You pass
PB.
off the
Yes,
bandages.
PB.
And as you pass off the bandages, John sort of stands up a little bit and goes, sorry, lass, I don't mean to bother you. Would it be possible to get like a bucket of water or a tub of water so I could, you know, wash them out?
Of course. And
Thank you.
I will get some water for him to wash it out.
You get some water for him, and you see that he not only washes out his wounds, but he also starts sort of like sponging water over his body.
Hmm.
Please roll me 1d6 and half it.
1.
You sort of
You rolled a 1 or it was a 2?
It was a 2. but
doesn't
I
matter.
rolled
It's still a 1.
Yeah.
You sort of take a moment. You're able to like have a little bit of a rest while you're sort of in this hallway, and you start to feel a little bit better. It's not a lot. You're still a bit worried because like that was really quickly that you got dizzy like that, but
Mhm.
it seems to be gone for now. You don't seem to have sort of any issues with that. You might be a little bit nauseous, but like the whole room was just spinning around you. That's pretty normal. And you get the feeling that it'll go away in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I'm still sitting in cell 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to get the spinning to stop.
Yeah. After a moment, it does, and you feel right as rain.
I am gonna
So-
go to John Smith's cell.
Yes.
Hey, buddy. Is there something you're not telling us? Because you're the only one that didn't get sick, right?
What do you mean?
Well, of this weird plague or whatever it is that is raging cliff foam at the moment. All
The
inhabitants.
Malays. Yeah. Sorry, the Malays, of course.
Malays?
Phooey. It's what the townsfolk are calling it. Dizziness, headaches, nausea, feeling a bit
Yeah.
clammy. As far as we can tell, it's no sort of illness. It's everywhere.
Well, it wasn't here till now.
That's
Till-
strange.
My colleague talked to you. What did you do that you haven't done to me and my other colleague
We simply spoke. She took my blood.
before that? Well,
What do you mean
after that,
before
I
that?
mean.
She came by. She asked. She delivered the food. You would
Yeah.
notice that the food. He seems to have taken like a single bite out of it and nothing else.
I'm still
Also,
in my full on.
I do need you to roll me 1d6 and half it.
Well, I'm
Damn
still
it.
in my full
I
on.
know you are. I'm
biohazard
aware
suit.
you are. It's a
I rolled a
biohazard suit.
4, so a 2.
Does he
Alright.
get a plus for the biohazard suit?
I'm taking the biohazard suit into account. Don't
Okay.
worry about it. It's being taken into account.
But if a 1, 2, or 3 is a fail, right?
Yep.
For the like roll a d6 and half it is just I'm keeping a tally of what your results are.
So
There is
maybe-
a secret hidden timer behind the scenes.
yeah.
Those things, but okay.
Speaking of, who has his blood right now? Is that you, Phoenix?
I have most of the blood still in the laboratory, yes, and I have
All right,
his
I
blood.
do need a 1d6 halved from you as well.
Yeah, I have his blood. I have the away team's blood, and I
Yeah.
also have Holmes' blood. So yes,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have a specific room for all the blood tests.
that would be a half. It's a roll of 1.
Oh, I think Nleese just
Oh,
cut
no.
out. Yep,
Damn it!
No. Schoon
because
is
he
here,
was.
but you lost Schoon and Schoon lost you.
I also lost them. I don't see them.
Oh.
Yeah. And there he's back.
There we
Hey!
go. Okay, it's a half since roll of 1.
Well, it's rounded up, so it's a 1.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a 1.
But it's the worst form of rolling and half
Yes.
it that you can have.
Yes.
So how is Bill looking?
Funny you should mention that. You notice that Bill has started shedding.
Yeah, that's normal for this time of
Crypto?
year.
Your pet is doing something I don't know what it's actually doing.
It's molting,
You sure?
shedding its skin. It's
Yeah.
growing.
Are
It's
you
pretty
sure?
normal for this time of the year.
Fine.
And you
Then
see that
don't
it just
look
sort of
at-
like gestures one of its wings to the back corner.
I look
It's
to the back
it's
corner.
okay, buddy. It's okay. You're just shedding your old skin. You're growing. You're a growing boy.
So, what is there in the back corner? What's Bill trying to show
You see
us?
that in the back corner there is this like green, yellowy, like liquid that's just sort of street pizza itself.
Okay, that's not normal. But I'm not sure because I'm not the crypto. No,
Well-
so
Well, if I
Dr.
see, if
Crypto?
you tell me that, I'm going to look at it. Would I know what it is?
You could roll me for it. You get a plus because it's cryptozoology.
Then it's a 5 because I rolled a 4.
You would know that this is, in all likelihood, you've never seen it before, but like you've read about it. You think that Bill has vomited, which is very extremely unusual for this species.
Bill, how are you feeling today?
Not good.
Oh, I was almost like, William, could you please come? I need your linguistics abilities.
He's just
He
hissing.
sounds
for fun.
agitated. I can hear it from here.
Hmm.
And
I
Bill
feel
is
gross,
not.
like my stomach is tying itself in a knot.
And Bill has not come in contact with her friend. And I have
The air
not
feels fuzzy.
visited Bill in the meantime.
No, not Bill, but you did feed Bill the wrong food.
Fine.
Okay. I'm taking a syringe. There's a beautiful butterfly over there. Look.
I'm
There was no
actually
butterfly there
looking
the
at
last
this.
time.
Because I know you
He
can't.
turns all the way around, but he still lets you grab his arm. Yeah.
So
And I take a sample of his blood.
This time, when you stick him with the needle, instead of poofing up like a little Ghibli suit sprite, he poofs up, and a lot of his fur just falls off of him.
Yeah, that's the molting.
but I'm actually interested in looking at this because you're afraid of blood, but this you can
This
stand.
this isn't human blood.
Yeah. I really don't understand it, so I'm looking at it like
You really see me just like taking the blood,
Yeah.
looking at it very intensely, and just
It's
putting the
it's a little
vial
bit
away.
clear. It's not quite red.
No, but that's normal for this
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
species. But you do see me that I'm not even vomiting. I'm not even twitching because of it. It's just normal for me. Like I'm a cryptid myself almost.
So with a 5, if you run the lab results on that blood as well,
Yeah.
you would see that it is not normal at all.
That's
Even
to be expected.
even comparing it to other Bill blood from like 2 days ago,
Mhm.
this is really bad. Whatever thing that sort of mimics red blood cells in his blood is almost completely gone. Like you see bits and pieces of shattered and misformed cells. You see that there are no white blood cells or any equivalents in this blood. There are no antibodies or any equivalents in this blood. It's almost like you have just sort of pulled like water out of him, which should not be possible.
I am gonna grab all the blood samples,
Yeah.
keeping my stomach contents inside as good as possible.
Roll for it, please. You are inside of a biohazard suit.
3.
The inside of that biohazard suit's a bit of a biohazard.
Well, is a 3 is close to a 4, so wouldn't it be like?
Yeah.
I'm still puking, but it's in my mouth.
Ugh.
Yeah, might be even worse.
Yeah.
But at least the suit is still intact and everything. And so I'm going to put them next to each other, look at them closely, and see if I know they're all different,
Yeah.
but I'm looking for one specific thing that is the same in all 3 of them.
What you see that is the same in
Even if
all
it's like
3
a
of them.
cell or a bacteria or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep. What you see, and I'm going to take out the like Alpha Squad guy who's not super sick yet, but the other 3, they're all missing a lot of red blood cells and a lot of just red blood cells because Guy in Cell still has white blood cells. Some of them.
But do I see like a bacteria or a
No.
virus or anything in the blood?
No, you don't.
So now I don't know anything about the scratch that
I told you.
Smith has.
You
Or
were
did you
told
tell
what
us?
caused it.
You did tell us about that scratch. Okay. I'm going
And
back to
that's why
Bill.
I asked if there was anything that could have been transferred by metal, like a creature that lives. But you said that there were a lot of cryptics and basically told me to bullshit, go away.
No, it's not. I'm not. I did not tell you that it was bullshit. I'm just saying we are open for anything because it could be. I mean, we are a group of scientists that explore the unexplored. So,
Mhm.
but I am going back to Smith's cell.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Smith, could
The
you
first thing I
show
need
me
you to do
this?
is roll me 1d6 and half it.
4, so it's a 2.
Cool. Continue.
Mr. Smith, could you show me the scratch on your arm?
I suppose I can. And he sort of like unwraps the freshly wrapped bandages. Don't like doing this. I just put these on.
Yeah,
But it's here. It's just here.
I'm
And you see that
thinking-
like all his skin is peeling off. It's wet. It's open.
yeah,
Like
I'm doing my best to not puke.
Which, speaking of, all of a sudden you feel incredibly nauseous.
Well, I'm still in the suit. You know that, right?
Yeah, you are.
But would I recognize the scratch as being like a scratch from a claw of maybe a cryptid, or
You could give me a roll for it. You get your +1.
it's still just a 3?
You would notice that it is very small and it is very uniform. You've never read of any cryptid that has ever left such a uniform scratch on somebody. This does look very, very mechanical in origin.
And I did tell you it was from a cable.
Yeah, but I
You are
wanted
having
to check because of the fact that also Bill got sick but wasn't in
Oh,
cliff foam.
sorry.
you are having a hard time keeping the contents of your breakfast down at this point.
Mm, I will be back. I just need to, and I'm running towards a toilet and like.
No! Not in the toilet. I hold up a bucket.
I think it's too
Too
late. It's
late.
in the toilet now.
Yeah, it's in the toilet, and also you sprinted
Flush.
towards it.
No! You
Ah,
fair
ass!
It's in the water system. Let's go.
What?
If it was something you just threw up, you just infected a lot more people with the water.
No, it goes to the sewer and then goes to a filtering system. So,
And if
okay.
it's not filtered out,
Well, if it's not, it's already started in the on the main ground. So we would
I'm
all be
just
infected because of the infected
guys,
up
guys,
there.
guys. I am just giving you the I'm watching you.
I'm currently reading the reports. The
Someone
report
watches me.
said yeah, the report said something about people visiting the town and then leaving and also getting sick.
Yes.
Okay, so there are already infected people outside of Cliff Home.
Yeah. Did you want to look more into that?
Yeah, we'll ask. We'll try and get in contact with one of those people and also get one of their samples.
Give me a d6.
That's a 1.
So you don't get much information. What you do get is you're able to sort of track down eventually through a lot of telephone, which takes far too long.
God damn
You're
it.
able to track down the installation company that is doing the automation of the lighthouse. And they are able to report to you that, yes, a lot of our repairmen did get sick. Every single one that went to the lighthouse, in fact. They all called out sick the next day with, give me 1 second,
Yeah.
with nausea, dizziness, and a fever, and a headache. Sorry, no headache. Just nausea, dizziness, and a fever.
Well,
However,
I only feel nausea and dizziness, and I don't have a. Oh, great.
However, after about 48 hours, they mentioned that every single one of their employees returned to work and they showed no further symptoms. One of their men, the person who was overseeing this and who did go to work sick one day, is currently in hospital about two weeks after exposure, getting blood transfusions for anemia.
Hey, we just hear this now.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll report that back and also ask. How long has Smith been like this? Did he tell anyone?
8 years. At least.
Okay, so it's probably due to repeat exposure to whatever's there, because most of the workers after 48 hours are okay when leaving. However, if they stay longer, like the overseer, he's been in the hospital, so it's repeat exposure to something in that town.
Wait, if it's repeat exposure,
Yes,
Mr. Smith lived there
yes,
all those
which
years.
is why, he's been
But
sick for
he's
about.
not sick.
I mean, I would say the pus on his arms and the missing blood cells, the anemia, and all this
Yes,
sort of
but
stuff
he doesn't.
links up with.
those I don't know if those are because he doesn't show all the
The
most
sickness and yeah.
common symptoms.
How long did it take for the workers to get better? You said
48 hours, about 2 days.
Exactly.
So
48 hours.
2 days after they left, not returned, just left and never came back. Well, never came back. They left, called in sick, rested for about 2 days, and were okay.
Yeah, but the one that did stay longer is now in the hospital.
Yes,
More than
getting
2 days.
yes, and he's
Mhm.
getting treated for anemia.
So, what kind of cryptic would eat blood?
Um, Well, I'm gonna call the hospital where that guy is
Okay.
because I want to ask them if giving the new blood, the transfusion, does it change his blood work in any
Okay.
way?
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Give me a roll.
I won.
That's that. That's the one.
Sir. Unfortunately, we can't give you that sort of information. That is sensitive information.
Yes, and we are on a very sensitive research. We need that blood work. We need to
Can I
know
ask
what
what
is happening.
company you work for?
We are trying to find the cause of all the diseases in clip foam.
Oh, you work with the NHS. We can get that sent over for you right away.
Thank you.
Is that all you needed to say? God damn it, that's easy.
This is maybe the moment you remember you don't work for the NHS.
If they send it over immediately, I don't care if they need to send it.
So,
Make sure they send it here and not to NHS
and I give them the address that they need to send it to.
Sorry, the warehouse on 5th and 7th. There's nothing there, sir.
Trust me, there is. It's a
Sir, all we see is
temporary.
a blonde woman. She's holding a coffee and she looks very frazzled.
Yeah, that's you can give it to her. She's our intern.
She seems half feral. You should feed her. And you hear a
how
click.
how did she get there so fast? Really?
What?
It's an intern union.
It's
No,
a
no, no.
coalition.
Really?
It's a
What did they
coalition
do
thing.
to our interns?
It's a coalition
What do
thing.
you mean, what did they do to us?
Okay, that's just creepy. How did you get here so fast?
Hey,
They have
hey,
blood
intern.
work for you.
Hey, intern. Look, there's a butterfly, and I'm just taking blood.
We
You
can't do
gain
this to
2
our
blood
interns,
samples.
guys. God damn it.
Well, I mean, she is
Wait, guys,
everywhere really
this is
fast.
good.
She knows everything that we know, even though she's not in the room. There is something wrong with this bitch.
guys,
And you did
guys.
not ask permission, and that goes against the Coalition of Interns codes. You will not receive intern services for the next 48 hours until we have a formal apology.
I give you a
Sorry.
formal apology this
You did
instant.
not do the crime.
I know, but I will give you
That's
the
why I
formal
said
apology.
sorry.
So can I please get at least the services? You
We
don't
have
have to serve him, but can you please?
We have no problems with you,
Okay,
Nigel.
thank
Don't
you.
worry.
Just said sorry.
And also, I am actually looking at Dr. Crypto because he faints with human blood. What happens?
It does look very human for what it's worth. I don't know how that triggers the fainting. Oh.
And I'm still sorry.
Yeah, but we want to know. It looks human, the blood. Do you faint?
But I'm gonna look at the blood. Am I
It looks
fainting?
human. From just using your eyes, it looks human.
Then I'm going to I'm going to check it.
Give me a d6. And if anyone wants to check the blood from the sick person,
I
you may
will
also
do.
roll.
Yeah.
Nice. So that's a 6, Scoon. Because this is cryptid, so this is going to count for your thing.
Yes, I.
What you see in this blood is you see that it's human blood. Except As you look at it closer and closer, you see that it isn't you see that every single cell in this blood sample is in a state of superposition. Which means basically it seems to be in two different places at once, and it only solidifies when you look at it.
So it could be a creature living on the edge of two universes or something.
They blink in
Good
and
to
out
be
of
your
existence
intern.
when we want them. So they're fueled by thoughts. So if you think about something and require their
Do I
services, they appear.
know about a cryptid that might be able to do this, or any creature at all?
Uh,
Because this doesn't sound like a cryptid. It does sound more like a supernatural being.
you would know that there are certain creatures that are described as being like dimension hoppers or things that like are parasites between universes, that do what Phoenix said of they kind of feed off of a certain thing and they pop in and out of universes to get that. This one
I
specifically may be something that feeds on like thoughts or services or something like that.
I do want to ask. I forgot to ask her name. So what's our blonde
Uh,
intern's name?
my name?
Yeah.
Our name?
Yeah.
Who's?
Uh.
Well, no, wait. Your name, just you.
Our name?
Yes.
You hear what
Jane?
what it's
Okay.
saying.
Yeah.
Can I
But
have
I
that
don't.
one?
What are you?
I'm your intern.
Yep. You're our intern.
And okay,
Jane.
and now say it without lying.
Just ignore him, Jane. And
No,
take.
it's not. I'm not.
I don't have to answer to you. You broke the rules for the coalition of interns.
Guys, we're dealing with an
a
infection and we're
coalition
trying
of
to figure
interns.
out why our
Right.
intern is suddenly all over
And
the
I
place.
already found out that you are not what you say you are.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to look at the blood that she just brought us.
We need
Did
to
my
figure
blood
out why
test
these
say
people are
I'm
getting
not an
sick.
intern?
You're not even human.
I didn't say I was human,
Then,
but I am.
no, you're not.
I was.
Okay, guys. Back to the blood work. I'm examining it while
We-
they do this.
Give me a roll.
we
Give
need-
me a roll.
we need to
I
figure out.
just did examine the blood work as well.
Not
Oh,
this
sorry,
blood
of
work,
course.
the sick people.
Yeah, but I think this
William, can you
thing
check
is the
this
cause
again?
of it.
William, can you check this again?
I'd
I
check
rolled
it
a
again.
1.
You check it again. Roll again.
You rolled a 1.
Did you both roll ones?
I'm gonna check it. Oh.
We got distracted by you arguing.
Yeah, also one.
Somehow, in this entire
Oh.
kerfuffle, you're passing around this blood vial, and it just sort of drops and shatters on the ground. And you watch as the Roomba from the other side of the room just sort of like perks up.
Jane,
Yeah,
we need another one.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Thanks.
I wouldn't
Everyone's
trust
going
this
to die and it's
Jane.
all our fault.
I
I
checked
know.
I checked its blood.
We do prefer she, her pronouns. And you see behind you, I think, there is a Jane holding a dead Jane holding a vial of blood.
Wait, what happened to Jane?
I took it from the past.
See, this is not normal.
Of course, it's
So
not
you
normal.
don't want the
There's
blood.
there's a gigantic Mothman in the cell right there.
It's pretty normal, actually.
No, wait. How did Jane die?
They're everywhere.
Doesn't matter. This Jane died. How did she die?
They're everywhere. They're like,
you want
I
her
don't
to
know.
not be dead.
Yes, I don't want her to die.
You shouldn't have opened the box.
Blood box.
I only opened the locket. Do you mean the locket?
It's a science joke. Don't worry about it.
Talking about
Wait,
Pandora's
are you
box,
talking
about
about
opening and
Schrodinger's
causing open
cat?
chaos.
No, not Pandora's box, but baby
No,
Schroeder's
because
box.
no.
You know, with the cat?
Yeah, it's
Fair
a
enough.
science joke. So Schrodinger's cat, but we don't have that here.
We technically do
That's
that.
in
We can't
warehouse
not.
13. That's like
Yeah, that's
in
a
another
couple of
state.
hours over. Yeah,
Either way, thank you for
You
the
have
blood.
states here?
I am going to try and check the
Don't
blood
worry.
again.
Check the blood again.
Guys, someone else check this blood.
Jane's like, hold on, I'm gonna hand it over to the other person.
What?
I'll check it.
Are you checking Jane's blood or?
I rolled a 2 this time. It was a double one. But still.
Sure.
This
I'll
blood is
check it
never
again.
going to go seen.
I got a 5 to check it this
Okay,
time.
okay. Looking at this blood, you are able to see blood tests from when this man was first sick and when this man is now receiving treatment.
Yes. The
At
hospital
first, you
guide blood.
see, hospital guide.
Yeah.
At first, you see that he had severe anemia, a very low white blood cell count, and no antibodies. Like, he has antibodies, but it's not like a raised amount of antibodies. There's no like immunoglobulin E that shows that he's got an infection or anything. He's just a guy with less blood cells. Now you see that his count of red and white blood cells has gone up. His count of platelets has gone up. Everything seems to be peachy keen. He has normal blood results, except you do notice, and this is when I need to check my little notes again. You do notice that he has marks of necrosis in his blood.
Cells?
That means
that-
was dying.
Yes, it's dying similar to the muscles.
You do also have a message on this one. And you see that it is there's a note that's like a pre-amputation blood sample.
Oh god, they got rid of the arm. Okay, so after getting treated for this, I think.
After getting treated for this, you see that again, it's mostly normal blood results.
Yes, okay.
There's
so
like
after
a little bit of inflammation and stuff like that. You definitely see medications in the blood. There's a lot of stuff against infection, a lot of antibiotics, stuff like that. But from what you can tell, it's a relatively normal cocktail if you just went through a pretty severe surgery.
Yes, okay. So
You do
Signs of
also
what?
notice
mhm,
that there is potassium iodide in the blood.
man, something familiar.
You're the language guy. What's potassium iodide again?
I'm looking it up.
I can also tell you if you'd like to know.
Metal.
It's a right crystalline metal.
I mean, I guess it could be. You can't take it in pill form, so I guess.
Yeah, you take it in pill form. Potassium iodide tablets.
But it's not usually for infection or antibiotics or anything like that.
Let's see. It's a chemical compound of salt. It's also kind of used as a medication and dietary iodine. So it's salt.
You would
Salt lime.
also know, I'm going to give you a little bit of extra information for that. You would also know that it is a salt that is usually used as treatment for the thyroid, which is a little like gland
Yes.
here that basically filters a lot of. It doesn't filter, it basically controls a lot of automatic functions in your body via hormones.
Yes,
If I'm
yeah,
remembering my science right, Twitch, don't kill me.
The thyroid actually uses your body energy, your growth of your muscles, and all kinds
Yes.
of. And I know because it's mine is a slow working one.
Ah,
Fair enough. So, you know,
So thyroid infection. And you said it's food related, so can I roll if we can actually take pills to counter this?
you can absolutely roll.
potassium iodine is potassium iodide, iodine or iodine?
Iodine, I believe.
I want to
Iodine, yes,
switch
that's-
dice.
Go grab a new d6.
Grab a new
This
D6.
one rolled a
switched dice
1.
This one
So
was
plus
better.
1 is 2.
You would know that you don't know if taking pills would fix it. What you do know is that potassium iodine is a treatment that is very, very rarely given. Because the theory behind it, and I'm going to give a little disclaimer here that this is not real, IRL. The theory behind it is that if you take it, it will flush the bad iodine out of your thyroid. What makes the iodine bad, you don't know on it too.
So yeah, we're dealing with that now.
Yes, but I feel
Speaking
I'm
of, who's got the
still-
blood? You're all in the room with the blood. Can I get a D6 halved from everyone?
I'm getting the other die. One moment.
Good idea. To be fair, 1 is not a bad thing when I ask for a D6 halved.
Well, still, never a fun thing when the GM asks to roll something.
Yeah.
And doesn't reveal the effects.
Exactly.
Speaking of Dr. Crypto, you're starting to feel a little bit better. Like your nausea is kind of going away. You're a bit dizzy, but you're sure that'll pass in a little bit.
Okay, guys. This is a package never opened before.
Oh no.
That's not going to end well.
You're going to teach them disappointment.
Who knows? It's a 2, so half this one.
Fair
Still
enough.
another better.
Yeah, fair enough.
Nigel, you're starting to feel worse again. You're just so incredibly nauseous,
Can I throw up?
if you wish.
I get a bucket and throw up in the bucket.
You don't really feel better.
Whatever it is, I got it.
You
Well,
also
let's hope
notice
that.
that there are red splotches on your skin.
Ooh.
Mostly your exposed skin.
See if an avatar dice works better.
So I
In
roll
the
up my
avatar
sleeves. Do I see the splotches like expand or?
Just sort of around. It mostly looks like areas where you tended to like have fabric rubbing against it, or like just might have rubbed it against something. It's not open, it's not a wound of any sort, it's just like red.
Guys, I think I'm going to take a shower with some salt. But if
There
you
are
want,
also decontamination chambers if you want to, but yeah,
yeah,
sure. If
basically
you,
that I'm going to do
yeah,
that. But
fair enough.
basically before I am going to do that, do you want a sample?
We have the bucket. I think we're good.
No, I mean
No, a
of
blood
this,
sample.
not a
Ah,
blood sample. I
the
mean
pus.
of
Okay,
the yeah
sure.
redness. It's not pus yet, I think.
But we're gonna have to draw something out of it, most likely.
Yeah, okay, let me see.
I got this.
Yeah.
Give me
I
a
got
roll.
this.
Give me a roll.
6.
Nice. You managed to just like very gingerly scrape off some skin without like cutting through it, without causing an open wound, and you were able to very, very quickly check that there's nothing wrong with the skin. It's not infected. There's no infection at all. What you do notice is you get the idea that something about the building blocks of the skin itself is going a bit funky, like it's falling apart somehow. And now I realize my mistake with putting this in 1966. It's fine.
Oh, good.
You mean it wouldn't be possible to check this in 1966?
There's a reason I'm keeping this very, very vague. I gotta double check a timeline for a second.
Either
Something
way,
might
I
not
am
exist.
going to the
Yes.
decontamination shower.
Sounds
Actually,
good.
you would know this. Never mind. You would actually fully know this. It's out. You notice that the DNA seems to be falling apart a little bit.
Oh. That's not good.
No.
That's dying.
There's just a lot of mutations. There's just a lot of mistakes.
That's not.
Please take a shower for me and roll me 1d6 and half it.
I rolled a 4, so that's a 2. At least it's
Sounds good.
higher than a 3 this time.
Yeah.
Sounds good. You feel a lot better.
After
Like you still
taking.
have the redness on you, but I don't know. You get the vibe that it's a little bit better now.
Okay.
Your
Okay,
intern
so
shows up. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. You looked like you were about to say something. I just wanted to give you this. I took the photo of our guest. And also of Bill. Bill's not doing well.
yeah, no. Okay,
Oh no, Bill!
you
If you
maybe
look at the
need to give
photo,
him
you see
another
that Bill is
shot.
at this point completely naked. No
Oh
more
no.
fuzz. You see that he's got red splotches over his chitin.
I
Um,
do
and he
want to
just
know.
he looks really bad. He looks really sad. It doesn't look like normal molting.
Does he look
Bill.
more like a moth or more like a man now?
I don't think I'm legally allowed to answer this question.
Why not?
Mothman, but sick.
He's a guy. He's Mothman but sick.
Imagine that I wanted.
And here's the other photo. And what you were handed is it is a Polaroid photo. Or sorry, it'd be actually a film photo. My apologies. It's a film photo on silver.
Mhm.
You see that at the very center of the photo, where you would expect like a headshot to be, it is pure white. In the vague shape of a man, it is pure white. And it like fuzzes outwards a little bit, like there was a light shining directly at the camera.
Where's this photo
do
taken?
point out that that is exactly what happened to the photo of the locket.
Saturation.
Yeah.
I thought it was maybe a camera issue, so I took a second one, but it's the
Exact same
same.
thing.
Did you
And she
took the
hands
second
you
one with
another
a
photo.
different camera?
I can try.
Might as well.
No.
But then
Because
again,
Wait. Before you do that, I think she should wear some kind. And I point to Dr. Crypto's white vest-like thing.
Do you want me to put on the biohazard suit?
Yeah, but
most
then, but what I actually wanted is, you know, those electricians, they have certain suits, right?
I don't actually know.
what kind of suit would an electrician wear?
Well, basically, I'm thinking in the modern times, röntgen, X-ray,
Oh, exos. Yeah,
Oh,
radiation.
like one of the lead suits? I
A,
can
a
put one
lead,
of
Yes.
those on.
a
Well,
lead
that's true.
apron.
Yeah,
you
I'll go
say.
and put one of
Yes.
those on.
Yes.
You see that she sort of blips off, and after a while she like blips back in. Full heavy lead suit, like the thick visor. Did you want
Are
me
you
to
able to
bring anything else
stand?
in there, or just the suit and the camera?
The suit and the camera. I want to keep you safe.
I
All
want to
right.
know who she is. What she is.
She's not the mystery here. I promise
It's not the
you.
mystery. Let's focus. I'm running out of time here. People are getting sick.
I took another photo with two different cameras.
And same thing.
She hands over two images.
Same
They're
thing.
the same.
So it's something about the exposure
But-
that these people are not going
This
to
is
be.
not the camera.
I took
it's
another
the person.
photo
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
because we have the leaded glass shield.
Yes.
And she hands over a photo. And you see that it is still a little bit blown out, still a little bit like fuzzy, but you can actually see him this time.
So it's radiation. Because on
That's
X-rays,
that's
on
my
X-rays,
guess.
yes. Because on X-rays, the how would I need to explain this? The bones reflect back the radioactive signals, thereby making them glow, and thereby putting up a lead shield that stops most of the radiation flowing through. So it's some sort of radiation infection. So there's something there that we need to figure out.
Yeah, and
That's
basically
But
anyone or everyone that's getting exposed to him for
it's
some
getting
reason.
radiation sickness.
Yes, because I thought about it with the ionides pill, the radiation pill.
Radiation pills. There we go. Very good.
So, this is where I'd like to remind you guys that your job at the company is
Hmm.
to come up with a plan for containment.
He
Uh,
needs to be put in a metal box, but
yeah, they need to be quarantined against radiation poisoning. Everyone there, and the area needs to be contained, and stuff needs to be checked out,
um,
and finding
basically
the radioactive source.
the lighthouse.
Probably
Um,
something radioactive.
no. I wanted to ask the lighthouse,
Yeah,
the buildings,
yeah.
structure. What is it made of? Metal, stone?
The lighthouse itself is made out of stone,
Hmm.
stone and metal.
But they're placing the electronic material there.
So basically, what we can do is actually plate the lighthouse, so you can still live at the lighthouse, but
What about the other people
keeping
in town?
keeping the radiation inside the lighthouse.
If it's from the lighthouse, I would suggest getting the radioactive source out of there.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
I mean,
the new lamp. They were
if they're
placing a new lamp.
and that might be using radioactive things, yes, because there's radioactive lamps which they use in all the electronics. Technically, not as old now because it's 66, so it would be actually quite
what?
modern. But I know the missile guys use it, so
Yeah, and I'm just looking at happenings in the 60s. I'm starting to feel like it has something to do with the Cuban Missile Crisis.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
The
It
dots.
does?
They're connecting the dots.
Yeah.
So guys, first things first, we need to get him in one of these suits.
No, we need to get him in a lead chamber.
Yeah,
Yes.
same thing. Suit
No,
or chamber.
the
No, we need
suit
to put him
only
in a
protects
chamber.
you from outside, not from in.
We need to get these
I,
people
I
in.
don't mean to be that person, but the lead is in the suit, and the lead is what stops it. It's
Yeah,
Yeah,
just a
but
well,
smaller
it would.
chamber. You could at least put him in it to get him to a bigger chamber, right?
yes.
Yes, yes. We're gonna put him in a room
Yeah.
with leaded
Jane,
fucking
you're
insulation.
my favorite. These
Thank
guys
you.
just
I'm my
You know
favorite
we
too.
can hear you, right?
Okay. I'm gonna ask a very strange question.
Hmm.
Hopefully this might be correct. I'm not sure. Can we ask if they've been firing missiles around that town?
You could roll me a dice with a +1, I think.
That would be
How
um
7.
would it be a thing that has to do with?
They're testing nuclear weapons out there, in my opinion.
Yeah, but how can
You
it be with
know.
your expertise?
I do not know where this my expertise. Well, it's technically language and communications and
It's
getting the
language and
gases out of.
communications and international communications specifically.
Yes, so that would be a 7.
Okay,
Because I rolled a
linguistics.
6.
You know, with your 7, which is not meant to be possible that much, you know, with your 7, you're able to get on the line with some of the Coast Guard and some of your higher ups and sort of pull the hey, boss, I know I'm not supposed to ask questions of you.
Mhm.
I'm phoning in my one question every decade.
Yes, just trust me on this. Just ask. Just figure it out. Are they testing nuclear weapons out there?
And you get a
Radioactive nuclear weapons.
call a little while later
8 years
from a
ago.
very clearly like warbled and hidden voice.
Ah, Mr. Smith.
Dr.
Yes.
William.
Yes. Hello.
This is Site 7's director.
I imagined. Yes.
We're not testing missiles. However, how did you learn about the radioactive material in the lighthouse at Cliff Foam?
The lighthouse keeper is glowing like a light bulb when we take pictures.
I see. So that's why the lighthouse is no longer glowing.
The lighthouse glowing?
What are they
In
using?
pictures. In pictures.
Ah,
What are
yes.
they using for light in that lighthouse?
Most likely radioactive material because it glows.
Most likely the lighthouse keeper.
Ah, go on.
Or maybe she's onto something. Who knows? Well, wait.
They're reflecting.
You are
Leland,
saying? Is your character literally saying this? Because then I have an idea.
Nigel.
I'm going to the cell of Smith
Just hold.
and turn off the lights.
Okay, I have a very important question for you. Are you going in there without a suit?
No,
Oh.
I'm just to be sure. I'm going to wear a suit,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I'm not
You
going
turn off the lights.
in there because I would say there are windows. So I'm just from outside turning off the light to see if he glows.
You do not notice him glowing.
It was in pictures. You here behind you with another metal suit.
Yeah, but as you said, when I said what are they using as light in the lighthouse, you said the lighthouse keeper.
I was
This was
joking.
just a theory. I was testing this
That's
theory.
fair. That's fair.
That's fair enough.
That's what scientists do.
Yeah, that's fair
Jane,
enough.
had
Did you
Jane
put me
put
on hold? Dr. Williams, did you put me on hold?
My colleagues were testing a theory. It was confirmed not to be true. We're sorry about that.
This will
Go
be
on.
going on your performance report.
I'm likely going to be fired after
It's
this because we're
something we
finding
do.
off.
We are scientists. We test theories. It's what we do.
Was that Dr. Crypto?
Just know if you fire William, I will quit.
I guess for now that was your one question of the year, and this was my one question of the year. Yes, that was Dr. Crypto. Very sorry.
Thank you. So,
Yes.
I will be transparent with you. The lighthouse at Cliff Foam is double checking my notes. Hold on.
Actually, a rocket destined to go to Mars.
Okay, now we're on hold, guys. Just please.
You're on hold. Sorry.
Oh,
This is a
don't
recorded
worry.
message.
In the meanwhile, I'm asking Jane to help me get the lighthouse keeper, Mr. Smith, into a metal suit.
Yes. The information I have for you is that over the last 24 hours, the amount of radiation emitted by the lighthouse has decreased.
We have a Geiger counter in this.
You
lab.
sure do have a dosimer.
Yes, okay, we should. Yes, maybe
That
go
and
check it.
going towards the cell.
It is very much beeping. Very, very much beeping.
Yes,
Let's
yeah,
be
yeah.
quick about getting Mr. Smith in a lead cell because he is burning.
Sorry, and what now?
I am.
Guys, don't answer. Are we allowed to tell the civilians about what is happening in their area? Yes or no?
Your job is to contain it. I leave that up to you.
Yeah, that's why I'm
And then he
saying this
hangs up.
to my colleagues and not to the civilians.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
Thank you, guys.
Let's
Don't
do
tell
this.
don't tell Mr. Smith anything. Nothing happened in the lighthouse. He's just a bit sick. Got it?
I am going
What do
to
you mean
Mr.
lead
Smith.
suit? Why am I going in a lead box?
I'm
Safety.
going to Mr. Smith
it-
and say, we have
Give me a
discussed-
D6. Phoenix, give me a D6 on that one.
That's a 5.
He believes you. Fuck.
Would
Alright,
that
then
be a
it's
six
safety.
because of his
Wait. What did Phoenix say? Because I didn't hear it.
He's just a bit sick. So they're placing him in quarantine. He's not
Yeah,
being
if
told
it's
why
for
he's
safety.
being placed in quarantine. He's just a bit sick. That's
Yeah,
it.
If it's for safety,
basically,
I can't fight against it.
I will tell him the metal suits. As you can see, I'm wearing one too. Is
Aye.
basically it's the cure. It sounds strange, but it's helping me not feeling more sick because I have been feeling sick.
Fair enough. If that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. You should
So
get one for the big guy. He's screeching.
yes, we are going to get one for the big guy, but he's a big guy, so we're still searching for one that would fit him.
It's fair.
Now,
Well.
if you would follow us this way, Mr. Smith.
I
I I
Am I allowed
just
to step
now
out of the
looked
box this
up
time?
radiation sickness symptoms.
Well,
Yeah.
you are in a suit now, right?
yeah, I'm in a suit now. Yeah, I
So yes, follow me.
lead the way, and you will be able to lead Mr. Smith into a very lovely little quarantine box with a sofa. Actually, I don't care what you give him. What do you give him? What do you give him in his little quarantine box?
I mean, yes. To just
Iodine pills.
I don't know.
imagine this. We have recreated his house
Oh, okay,
in the quarantine box.
okay.
Basically, guys, I have just asked the away team to get all his stuff here.
Yeah. Wait, no. That's radioactive stuff.
Yes, why do
No.
we think it's going here?
We're putting him there to get rid of the radiation, not give him more.
No,
Okay,
just
fine.
phrase it differently. You just asked the away team to get similar furniture and everything from a
Yes.
store as his house, so they are not radioactive.
Basically, it looks like his house. It's not his house, and when he returns to his house, this furniture is coming with. But
Carbon
his
copy of his
actual,
house, but it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
but
enough.
his actual house, all the items need to be destroyed. And here's the problem,
Yes.
guys.
It's his house, legally
No,
distinct.
guys. Here's the problem. I am not taking away his medallion.
He can keep that.
That's also infected with radiation.
Yeah,
We're
but
letting
that
him
would be
keep that.
such a little thing
No,
of
no.
radiation.
I actually saw a movie once that they had like a keychain that made everyone sick with radiation.
Oh.
And thus the keychain needed to be destroyed. I think it was a Dr. House episode.
Oh yeah, that was a Doctor House
Yeah.
episode, wasn't it?
Never
And
watched Doctor House.
I am not taking away this guy's medallion with his wedding photo. And basically, one of you guys need to do this because this is basically also what is going to make him worse or
I
sick
mean,
again.
you could always check the medallion.
We checked the
True.
medallion with a Geiger counter and everything.
Well, we're doing this. I'm just. Is there a cure for radiation sickness? No.
No.
Berries can prevent it, but there's no
No cure.
no
Correct.
cure.
Correct.
So yeah, we have to put him in a. Then still, we have to ask him to give us the medallion.
Yes.
You guys. Oh yeah, he doesn't have. Yeah, he still has his medallion. Yeah.
Yeah, we get that back to him after checking it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we're taking it again.
Sorry. What do you mean you're taking it?
Well, we need it for research.
I thought that was done. Nigel there told me it was over.
Yeah, I
but
was done,
there
but
are
this new information.
we have new information, so we have to check with your medallion.
I'll get it back, eh?
I'm
Yes.
not answering that one. If you make me roll, I will roll 1d6.
He's gonna look at all three of you really suspicious, like.
I am looking at the ground, not even meeting his eyes.
Turning on blackening device on my mask. Does it have that?
It's already down. It's already got the radiation shield.
Yeah, but that he can't look into my my face.
I'll expect it back. It's real important to me. And he sort of hands it over to. He's gonna try and hand it to Nigel very specifically.
Damn it. My hands are shaking as I take it. I'm not happy with this at all.
I'm going to go out of the room then,
Yeah.
and I'm going to try and find someone that might be able to make a exact copy
Oh. Okay.
of the medallion
Okay. Give me a
with
d6.
photo and everything.
Give me a d6. Give me a d6. Is that a 1?
Yes.
You get a guy on the phone. Yeah, I can copy jewelry. Just gotta drop it off so I can look at it.
Yeah, the problem is we can't drop it off because
I can't. So I can't copy it, can I?
it's radioactive.
I have
But
my
it's
problem.
very special to the person that owns it, and he wants it back, and we can't give it back if it's still radioactive.
And I can't copy something if I don't see it.
Would a photo be enough?
Is a photo going to be able to tell me how every single piece of that thing looks?
Well, that's my question to you. Yeah.
Take a photo of it and tell me if it looks the same in the photo as it does in real life.
And guys, you took a photo of the guy, and you know what that's going to happen.
Well, like we made a photo of the guy through a lead-lined glass, which
And it was
was
still a
normal.
little bit fuzzy.
Yes. And also, we need the wife from there. But the wife isn't around anymore, as far as we know.
So
Is
Nleese,
it a bad thing if
Yeah.
it's fuzzy?
can I call
I won't be able to copy it if it is.
Nleese?
Yes,
Can I
Father.
call the away team?
Yes, you can.
I'm calling the away team, and I'm going to ask Jeff specifically if he can find a copy of this photo.
Oh. Give me a chance to look around. Is there anything I should know before going in?
Yeah, the townsfolk, we got word what was actually happening to them. You
Yeah.
need to wear lead-lined clothing, and your helmet needs to be lead-lined as well.
Good to know. We'll send in bomb guys. Thanks for letting us know.
You're welcome.
By the time you manage to get John Smith into his new lead-lined holding cell, temporary residence,
Temporary.
there's all of a sudden a Jane standing behind you in a suit.
Okay, I turn.
I have a photo. It's inside the suit, so it doesn't get like radiation.
Mm-hmm.
But I have the photo from the away team.
Okay,
Does it have the
Jane,
medallion on it?
Jane.
Very detailed.
I show you the medallion. Can you possibly find something that, uh, anything that looks exactly like this?
Uh, I can try. Give me a few years.
I
We
can
don't have
only
a few
give
years.
you a few days until Mr. Schmidt comes out
You
of
got
this
an hour.
cell. No. I can't give
You
her
can't give me
days.
orders. You've not apologized in writing.
I did.
In writing.
Taking a note. Sorry. Here you go.
All right, we'll do it in an hour.
You got an hour.
It doesn't
You
need
just
to
see that
be.
she like sticks it onto a board of like scientists who have had to say they're sorry.
And I will actually try to stop Jane. Like, Jane, you don't need it to be an hour. It just needs to be. You're an ass.
I have it.
Um,
Wow.
I
I
already
examine the medallion.
assumed because of this cryptid's powers, he lives outside of time and space.
I know.
When we say an hour, it's like a minute for her. When we say
Maybe
5 years, it's like a day for her.
it doesn't matter.
I don't think she
Thank you,
even
Jane.
understands time.
He lives
I
outside of it.
understand time perfectly fine. I understand 8 hours.
What's 8 hours then?
A workday. Duh.
Exactly.
But how do you feel? How do you experience that?
Well, I
Because
have this
you live.
watch.
It doesn't even has any arms on it. No
No,
numbers
it's
on it.
digital. It flips over.
What's digital?
Yeah,
How
I
can
look
you have a
confused as
digital
well.
watch? That doesn't what?
What's
So
digital?
you see that clock on like the director's desk? It's got like 4 numbers and like there's little score. You know, like scorecards, like at a baseball game.
Yes.
It,
Yeah.
it flips those over with a little motor that ticks every second.
Nice.
But how can you have
What's
that
a
in a
motor?
watch?
Small motor.
What's a motor?
They
think
do know
it
what a
makes
motor
a
is in the 60s. I
car
mean, the
go?
first car was made in 1888 or somewhere.
I don't go out much.
That's fair.
The
Here, I'll
Roomba
just leave
has a
this with
motor.
you, and then it doesn't come
Yeah.
off of my arm. I will not be leaving that with you.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
stuff.
first automobile was made in 1886, so we do know what
You
a
know what a
motor
car
is.
is, yeah.
Yeah, but
Anyways,
I'm joking.
did
I've
you want
never
the
been
locket
outside.
or
Yeah, the locket, please.
here you go?
Thank you.
And she puts it into your
a
hand.
non-radiated locket?
That's a
Very
brand new
important.
locket.
And
Picking it up, you notice that it is a lot lighter than the other locket, like weight-wise lighter.
How can it be lighter?
Lead.
mm,
If it was lead, it couldn't be radiated.
Yeah, it would be radioactive resistant. Yeah.
Jane,
Yeah.
this one is too light. It needs to be indistinguishable from the old one.
I have exactly one way to do that.
That is.
And she just sort of points to the other corner of the room where there's still a Jane.
Huh?
Huh?
The dead Jane.
Yeah, I know, but why?
I
I
think she
can't
means
get the
we need to
same
open
thing.
Schrodinger's box.
If you want something that's identical to the thing that exists,
Mm-hmm.
there's only one place to get the identical thing. But it's not here. It's, and then she like gestures to her left. There.
Okay.
Are you talking about in the future or in the?
The other way around.
Yeah, how would you say other way around? In the past?
Yeah.
Then can't you go back to before the locket was radiated to take the exact same one? Or
I
does
can
that change
try.
the entire timeline?
I think that
No,
would make a
then
paradox
Would-
because then we would
yeah.
not have it here
Yeah,
because this was on John
that's
Smith's
that's
system.
yeah, yes, William, but that's a theory.
Jane,
We never been able to test that theory.
I think we're now
would
testing the theory that we might be able to reverse everything we've done here.
Jane, would
Yeah.
you be able to buy a similar locket at the same shop this guy got his one in the
So you want me
past?
to follow him to the store where he got the locket and then just buy another locket?
The same type,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, I can do that. Can I have money?
Yes. I will
Perfect.
hand you money.
I'll be back.
Sure.
And she sort of just blips out.
Let's hope that does not like create a paradox because one of the reasons we were able to figure out what was going on with this situation is because of the photo in the locket.
I do
So
want
if
to
that
point
doesn't happen,
out that the money I gave her, I hope it's
It's got the wrong. It's got the
it's
wrong royal
transferable
on it.
from like 60 years ago, maybe. I don't know. Let's hope so.
Man, this is even weirder than Doctor Who.
You see that Jane walks back in.
yes.
So I can't go there again, but I have a locket.
Is it a
Oh,
fixed point in
okay.
time?
No, it's more just they don't like when you have money that doesn't have their king on it.
Ah, yes, it's
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
how
so
long
funny.
ago was it?
60
six-
years, right?
60 plus years ago.
Where did he buy it?
Jewelry shop down on like 7th and Main.
But you
I
got
have
it.
one here. I have a locket. I got a new locket. That's not
Okay.
the problem.
hmm
I'm just in case I'm taking the Geiger counter and holding it towards it. Does it?
You notice that it's not blinking any more than usual.
Okay.
And it's the same weight and everything?
Yep, it's the same weight and everything.
Okay, I look at it. Does it look like brand new? Or
It
does
looks
it actually...
brand new. It looks absolutely brand new.
Okay, I can
There's
at
a
least...
photo pasted inside of it.
It's the photo of his wife, right? And
Yes, yes.
okay, I can just say that I did some scientist thing on it, and it made it the locket brand new.
Clean it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the photo got unmessed up. Everything's fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we will need to keep it from him until he's no longer radioactive.
Okay.
So, with that, I think that brings us to the end of today. Unless you want to do something about the town that's experiencing radiation sickness?
Yeah, we are going to put countermeasures into the town,
How
right? And
how
remove
how
all
big of
the.
a lead cage can we make?
How big of a lead cage can you convince your bosses to make? Roll me a dice.
5.
You know what? It's going to be a little bit small, but like everyone will fit.
I'm more like putting the entire town into that.
Yeah. Some of the houses are not quite going to be able to fit in. Like you're going to have to like squish it a little bit.
But
Do it.
I don't know how long it will take before they are actually cured.
They can't be cured. That's the problem with radiation sickness. There's no
N-
cure.
I mean, the electrician guys got better after 2 days.
Yeah, but that's because they haven't got the amount of exposure as these citizens had. They
Any
can't be cured. We
any
can
pills?
only shield them from everyone else. So that's what we're doing.
So the way that this will end up playing out is you put in your formal request for a lead dome around the town of Cliff Foam.
Mm-hmm.
You get John Smith into his own personal holding cell. You notice that for some reason there is a couple of calls made about the lighthouse, and there becomes some weird sort of construction projects over there. And William, you get a letter on your desk not to worry about it, that it's being dealt with, signed Director of Site 7.
Yeah. I know.
And also, Skoon, we're in this weird universe with cryptos. I'm pretty sure you have a crypto somewhere in your cells with the ability to reverse radioactive damage.
Do I?
You don't, but let me describe for a little bit because not all hope is lost here.
Okay.
Scoot is correct in that there is no real treatment for radiation sickness. However, it is still possible to survive acute exposure for the three of you. Except for so William,
Yep.
you managed to get out of this with the tiniest bit of lightheadedness. And even then, you've not eaten for like 6 hours. So that's probably what that is. In the next couple of days, next couple of weeks, you're fine. You're in the lab every day. You don't feel any different. Everything seems fine.
Got it.
Nigel and Dr. Crypto.
Yep.
For the next 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, you feel fine. You feel perfectly peachy keen. And then on that fourth day, you both wake up with the worst fatigue you have ever felt. It feels like you have a cold, but you don't have a runny nose. You're not coughing. It just sort of feels like every cell in your body has decided that today it's just going to give up a little bit. And you manage to give a call in to your company doctor. And sure enough, the both of you have anemia. But you're put on very strict schedules of blood transfusions. And within the next 2 weeks to a month, you do start getting better. The splotches of red on your arms start disappearing, and you start having energy again. You two will recover. However, it will just take a little bit longer.
And Bill?
Bill is a moth man. His resistance to this type of stuff is unfortunately not quite as high as yours. And you do watch as Bill suffers from a lot of the worst effects of radiation exposure.
But he is
Mm.
getting better, right?
He ends up with blisters over his chitin, very moist, very weepy. It sort of starts peeling off in layers. And the other cryptozoologists don't entirely know what to do because they know the treatments would be keeping him healthy, making sure that his body can keep going, and maybe repair itself. But it's going to take a while. You don't exactly know where to get like Mothman transfusion blood. Eventually, Bill will not make a full recovery, but he will make a recovery. He will forever have some bald spots, mostly bald spots,
Yeah,
but he
I'll
will
just
recover.
visit him regularly, and we still play pool every Tuesday. So.
Yeah, yeah. As for the town of Cliff Foam, they have been living next to John Smith for long enough that they do not have acute radiation poisoning. They have chronic radiation exposure. The symptoms are similar but different. Luckily, or maybe unluckily, the way that chronic radiation exposure works is the body is still able to heal faster than it falls apart. These people will keep living. Eventually, the radiation in their town will dissipate. Or if they move away, it will dissipate from them.
But in
However,
town, it will take a long time.
in town, it's not really going to happen. Yeah.
I mean, just
However,
look at Chernobyl.
yeah. However, they will be able to live. A lot of them will have permanent skin conditions, will have permanent cataracts. Many of them will have an increased rate of certain illnesses. However, with adequate treatment and with adequate follow up care, they will be able to have long and at least healthier lives. You guys have managed to figure out what was affecting the town of Cliff Foam, what was affecting John Smith, and contain it successfully. Or at least give a plan for containment successfully. You also, once the three of you are better, you notice that there is a single letter in a black envelope with a red seal that shows up in your lab. It has no return address, and it has no delivery address other than Doctors Crypto, Nigel, and William.
Well,
I'll
might
just
as well.
put on my rubber gloves and open the letter.
You open
Still
it.
a germaphobe.
You open
I hope it contains a picture of blood. I want to see him faint again.
it. You open it. And inside the letter, there's a very, like, I want you to imagine the scene from American Psycho where they're, like, comparing business cards for a second.
Yeah, never
It's
really
like
watched
the
them.
fancy, thick paper with the texturing and it's
The
silver and gold
Important.
embossed. It's like the fancy stuff.
Yeah.
And you see there is a card about the half size of a sheet of paper that says, redeemable for an extra question this decade.
I think it is yours, William.
We all had one, so
I didn't ask questions.
me neither.
I did.
Yeah, so it's William's. Or now we have 2 questions for this.
No, we have 3 questions because we all got one.
We all got one. I asked mine like when we were investigating, and after that I have to wait a year. So
A decade. It's
one
not
of
a
you
year,
has
it's a decade.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I didn't
decade.
use
Damn it.
mine this decade yet.
Yeah.
So now I have 2 this decade, right?
No, you only got one
No.
paper.
Yeah.
Ah,
We
Yeah.
each get one paper, or we got one paper for.
No, you got one paper for the three of you.
I
Oh,
We
still
just
say
get
they're
one question this
stingy.
decade.
They're
yes.
stingy. They are not cheap on the paper, but they're stingy on the questions.
That's what you get from most of the agencies, shall we call them?
Also, Tenchi wants us to use the question to find out who killed JF Kennedy.
That happened
Oh no.
recently, didn't
I
it?
don't think I can legally say what I want to say on the
For this
internet.
year, yes, because this is 1966 and he was killed in 1963.
It happened 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Oof.
But also in 2 years, no, in 3 years of time, we land on the moon
How do you know
Yes,
you're not
we also
already
land on
there?
the moon.
because
Also,
they landed on the moon in '69.
Publicly,
this
yes.
decade was almost over, right?
Now we get a one question for a decade.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this decade was almost over. So basically, they're just.
Decade is 10 years.
I
So, yeah,
know,
so we have
So
to
we
wait 4
can
more years.
ask a question in this 10 years.
but it's
So we have to wait until 76.
yeah, that's really annoying to keep track of. Like we were almost at the 70 range, you know?
We were almost at 70, yes.
It's 66. That's not almost at 70.
It's 4 years.
It's the mid
Yeah.
60s.
Yeah.
Still 4 years before the 70s.
It's 6 years till the 60s, so, we're closer to the 70s than the 60s.
I suppose. You're in the 60s. You're closer to the 60s.
Either way, it was a fun game. Sorry
Oh,
that
yeah.
I figured it out so fast.
No, it was very good. I didn't think about that.
No, me neither.
No, you guys got really stuck on the infection. I was like, oh shit, I gotta give him more clues.
Yeah, well, because you said crypto things were real and aliens and stuff like that, I was more thinking
Yeah.
of something like that or something like.
I
Yeah.
actually thought there was like a tiny creature in the blood eating the red blood cells.
Yeah,
I
fair
was
enough.
also thinking like that, or a Cthulhu-like thing, or something like that.
I thought
I-
because
Do
of
you,
the old.
okay,
Mhm,
do you want to know what behind the scenes it was? Because you did solve the puzzle.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
The
Yeah, sure.
weird woman out on the moors is his wife. She left because she started feeling sick around him.
Okay. So
Oh,
there is something
locket-
with that woman.
Yep. The locket was in fact lead. That's why the photo wasn't ruined until you opened it in front of him.
Mhm.
That also means that the locket, if you scraped off the outer paint, wouldn't have been radioactive.
Hey, you can keep it.
He could keep it. It's the lighthouse keeper that is radioactive. It is not the lighthouse itself,
God.
which you guys did figure
That's
out.
what I figured out afterwards, because we said the lighthouse wasn't radioactive.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys did figure that one out. The reason why he's radioactive is a bit funky. Basically, when he went to install the new automatic system in the lighthouse, there was something funky with it
Mhm.
that is an eldritch creature of my own design that basically affects the changes from manual to automatic. And it functions in the way of viruses.
Ooh.
So basically, it was radiation, but it was spreading into other townsfolk as well, which is why the entire town was affected. And why you guys started to be affected as you started interacting with him.
Mhm.
Okay.
The fun little tally marks, you can't see them, the fun little tally marks I was keeping was basically every time you spoke with him, I ticked up your radiation exposure counter. Once you hit 5, you started to have symptoms. If you ever hit 10, you were going to start being a source of radiation yourself and would not have been savable.
Ah,
But nobody
But
ever hit
we-
10, so
But we never hit 10.
you never hit
We
10.
were on time with that. Okay.
Yep.
how close
Yep.
did I come?
You were at 9, I believe, 8 or 9.
I would
Sounds about
expect
right.
if anyone would be closest, it would be Nigel.
Yeah.
You did do some really good things. For example, water shielding. Anytime water shielding happened, I took your score down a little bit. So I think your final score ended up being like you took 9 points of radiation, but you only had 3 at the end. So you're still okay. Fantasy
Right.
world, let's go.
Yeah.
And did it also happen that I got my my full-on suit?
Your suit actually didn't help you because it wasn't
Was
lead
lead.
lined.
Yeah.
No.
But your suit gave me the lead suit idea.
Yeah.
It did.
That's
it
also
did
why I
help.
needed you to get sick while you were in the biosuit. I was like, no, they got to learn it's not biological.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
But
last thing.
yeah,
Nigel is visiting the lighthouse keeper, Mr. Smith, and gives
Oh,
him
yeah.
back the locket, but the new one with the
Yeah.
picture.
Oh, it's very fancy. Hang on, it looks like it's brand new. How'd you do this?
I am not allowed to say.
I'm imagining William with like prompting cards behind the window.
Yeah, probably. But it's really just to because we're still a secret organization. I'm not allowed to say.
Well, thank you very much for returning it, lass. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So,
Is this lighthouse keeper originally from Scotland or?
yeah, it was vaguely, loosely based on Scotland, Ireland, etc.,
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah, well, this was a very fun game. I do see possibilities of revisiting this game in the future.
I mean, we can absolutely have, what is it, Beta Squad the Janes.
Oh god.
We
I
still need to
would,
find a unicorn, guys.
I would love
Unicorns
that.
being brought in.
I would love to discover more about Jane, about
Yeah.
this out of time person, how it got recruited by this by the
By the
company.
organization. Yeah.
Also, why are they feeding it to this creature?
Maybe because
there are
it can
multiple
come
of them.
back every time because it's living outside of time.
Yes.
Maybe it's even worse than Kang the Conqueror.
Ooh, don't give me ideas.
But this was our Beta Squad Halloween special. Never heard of the game, but it was really fun.
That's because I made it up. Let's go.
You fully made it up.
I made it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Created a new game. That is
I
nice.
stole the rolling
Always
system
welcome to
from.
try new games on
Yeah.
this channel, of course. So yeah, we will be. We'll try to be back next Wednesday. Hopefully, someone has a Halloween-esque game for the last day of the Halloween specials. Don't know if any of you might be interested in running a Halloween-esque game that are here, or otherwise someone in
Next
the
week,
chat
my work starts again, so I will see.
Oh,
work.
Let me see.
damn
I'll
work.
check my schedule. But I think I've got a bad shift next week.
Yeah.
I only hear my shift tomorrow, so I don't know yet.
But we will
Let's
see what will happen.
Yeah, next week it looks like I'm not able to run a game, unfortunately.
We'll see what
No
will
prep
happen
time.
then. But it was real fun. For those watching on YouTube, we will give you a farewell sooner. So go check out our other adventures on the YouTube, and we will
If
see
you
you
want
on
Elder Torah
the
stuff,
next
come
one.
watch my stuff. I'm Nleese
Yeah.
RPG. Sorry.
You have to go to Twitch for that specialty.
And of course, go to my YouTube to see all the other stuff that we do on this channel. And
Yeah.
we will see you on the next one. Bye, YouTube.